I recently mentioned that the terminology, the branded headshot, is having a real moment right now within the headshots photography space. I also mentioned that it's often very misinterpreted. For the very best in branded headshots, ideas and inspirations, you should subscribe to my channel. Click the bell and you will be notified when a new video comes out every single Friday. If you've always wondered what everyone means when they're going on about a branded headshot, or maybe you might have seen one of your colleagues or contacts post, "Look at our new branded headshots online," but then when you've gone to look at them, you can't really see where the branded bit is. Fear not. I'm actually going to be revealing some of the secret ways I consult with my clients before entering into a headshot session to make sure that their branded headshot is up to the next level. I've had my own headshots photography business for 8 years. Prior to this, I had a career in marketing and public relations, and I've proven the success of my marketing infused branded headshots formula with many of my headshots clients. It's fair to predict that if you don't have a well thought out and considered brand, you're probably not going to be in a great place to be able to debrief a headshots photographer to make sure that your headshots come out with an essence of your brand in them. Now, a great headshots photographer is going to turn you away or put you in touch with someone who can help you work out what your brand is actually all about. But let's face it, a lot of the time, a photographer is going to take the booking, they need the business, and they're going to try and fudge their way through it for you. Any good brand ought to be surmised in a wonderful brand guidelines document. Now, a brand guidelines document is often created in the first instance by a business owner working with a graphic designer to create the basic frame and graphical image of a brand. You're going to see fonts, colors, style, maybe some buzzwords in there. But what you need to do to take your brand guidelines document to the next level is to make sure that every single creative you hire to do their own special thing uses that document as a basis, but then also contributes to it so that you can keep passing on this growing living document to all of the creatives you work with so that everyone works in a coherent way. You can get more of my tips and free advice by signing up to receive Annals and Apertures. I keep your inspiration dial turned up to 11 with examples from my client archives, and I deliver quick snapshot ideas direct to your inbox every single week. To join, follow the link in the show notes. So as your branded headshots photographer, I'm going to be adding my mood boards, my research, the overall aesthetic debrief that I give to my crew to your brand guidelines document, so that when you give that document to your web guy or to your video editing person, they're going to know what the look of the brand is from a photographic point of view as well as a graphical point of view. In reality, I can count the amount of times that I've done this on one hand with real life clients. More often than not, business owners often make this mistake, often subconsciously, of deciding to hire a new creative and starting from scratch with them, explaining every single thing about what they do and how they do it and what makes them so special, so that all of the creatives end up being extremely siloed and they're not able to collaborate with each other, and nobody has any real basis of bearing of where to create from. And this results in a really disjointed brand that doesn't flow together. In the long run, you're going to waste a lot of time and money on trying to get your creatives to collaborate effectively, going back and redoing work that could have been right from the beginning. So I always recommend having a great brand guidelines document, and I also recommend, when you've found the right creatives to work with, that you let them work for you without you there. And this actually saves a load of time, and it actually improves the creative results of all of your suppliers. Next week, we are beginning my 3-part Doodle Along special. Have paper and pens at the ready to create along with me as I break down how I help my clients ensure that their branded headshots work better for their businesses. You'll be meeting fictitious clients Valerie and Marge, who have come to me without a great branding guidelines document. And actually, let's be honest, the pro alums don't really have much of a clue about how to make their next headshots branded. Join me, Valerie, Marge and Monkey next week. Mwah!